Welcome. Today I will be playing Human Resource Machine. Haven't touched it yet. I got in here, didn't touch it. 0 years still in. So I guess we'll be starting in the mailroom. It was the description of this game was a. Thank you for scrolling back up. Program little office workers to solve puzzles. Be a good employee. The machines are coming for your job, which is a bit aggressive. Welcome to your first day. You look like an excellent instruction follower. First job will appear over there on the right side in a moment. Remember, you can always ask me for help. Drag commands into this area to build a program. Your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox and drop it into the outbox. Okay. It seems like I have to do this 3 times. And this looks oddly familiar, even the way that they're numbering it, to computer programs. I assumed that speeds it up. Your presence is requested on the next floor. So, it's said that we're this guy, but if we're giving instructions to this guy, how are we this guy? Or are we just giving ourselves instructions? Is this like an internal monologue thing? Well, looks like you've made it this far. Congratulations on your promotion. Most people stress out and quit before making it this far. But I can tell you have a bright future in inbox-outbox management. Here's your new assignment, okay? You have a new command. You can drag and use jump arrow to jump to different lines within your program. With this new ability, you can complete this assignment using a total of 3 commands. So I'm assuming that's inbox, outbox, and jump. And I'm just gonna jump to the beginning. And I was correct. It does. Simple and easy so far. So we're going to the copy floor now. I do kind of want to know what that is. I do like this music in this. Oh no! The inbox conveyor system is completely broken. But that doesn't mean we get to take a break from work. Ignore the inbox for now, and just send the following 3 letters to the outbox, B-U-G. The facilities management staff has placed some items over there on the carpet for you, if only there were a way you could pick them up. Assuming copy from is the way you do that. So copy from B, and then hit the outbox, and then copy U, and then gotta send that to the outbox, and then copy G, and send that to the outbox. Excuse me. Sriracha. So it should be B, U, and G. U, G. We get it. Your next floor. Scrambler handler. The conveyor system is fixed. Good. And just in time for you to get to work. The data won't collate itself. I apparently have problems reading. Grab the first 2 things from the inbox and drop them in the outbox in the reverse order. Repeat until the inbox is empty. You got a new command. Feel free to copy to wherever you like on the carpet. It'll be cleaned later. So copy that to 0. Outbox is going to come later. And then I'd have to hit the inbox again, hit the outbox again. I copy from 0, and then I will jump the entire thing, and if I'm correct, it should take the first, put it in the 0, take the 5 directly to the outbox. It should copy the 0 and then put it in the outbox, and that's reversed order, and should jump up to the top and do the same. So there we go. Alright. Simple enough so far. Coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't like it. Gives me problems, heartburn and whatnot.
Back to work, everyone.
Why is it like hourglass, ugly pear, asparagus shape?
Regions of the city continue to experience power failure. Local authorities are investigating.
Okay. That was interesting. Rainy summer. It had not been that here in Kentucky. Welcome to my personal rain cloud. I was never very good at math, since I only have 3 fingers on each hand. I didn't even notice, sir. Of course I do too. But I hear you don't actually need to know very much about math to complete these assignments. For each 2 things in the inbox, add them together and put the result in the outbox. You have a new command. Sorry, I should read that the way it's meant to be reread. You have a new command. It adds the contents of a tile on the floor whatever value you are currently holding. 2, whatever value you're currently holding. My bad. Alright, so I'm going to take the first one, I'm going to copy it to 0. Then if I have to put, what is it? It's just the first 2 things and then add the result in the outbox. So I'm going to copy and then I'm going to grab the inbox and then I would add 0 and then I would put that in the outbox. And I don't think that you'd have to do anything else, and then I'm going to jump it and then have everything go by itself. Oh, I meant to put copy too. My bad. Oops. My bad. Copy 2 0. Alright. That should work. Throw that out. Then add the 2. And then put that in there. And then 5, 6, 11 there. 3. Let's go. Alright. And, alright, so everything's good. There we go. That's that pear, like the lumpy pear-shaped looking bitch. Why is it purple? I'm very tempted to, but I'm just gonna go on with the storyline. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or 10 years? I have a note here from your other boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. Don't know why he had to yell that. What a treat. God, jackass, yell at me again. See what I do. I'll punch you in the face with my 3-fingered hand. I don't even know how that would work. That would hurt. Send all things that are not 0 to the outbox. You got a new command. It jumps only if the value you are holding is 0. Otherwise, it continues to the next line. Okay, so if the value I'm holding is 0, so inbox. inbox jump if 0. Okay. This one might take a little bit more. I have an idea. So so it'll get the inbox, and if it's 0, then it'll jump down here, and it'll jump straight back to the top. Or I could probably get rid of this other jump just by having, if it's 0, jump to the top, and if it's not 0, hit the outbox, and then have it jump back to the top, and then do that. That should work. Not saying it's definitely going to. Okay, so it's working so far. 0 jumps to the top. Okay. This isn't 0, so it should hit the outbox. Alright. So I'm going to speed this up. And it's done. That should be fun. Yeah! Woo! Oh, look at me being perfect on that. Hey, look at your boy being perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna... That seems like it's just gonna end, and I'm not gonna like it. How much is in this? Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna get hard. This is gonna get really hard really soon, I feel. Oh, shit, I didn't read that. Something comes to our attention that the zero advocacy community felt that previous assignment was not inclusive. This time send only the zeros to the outbox. What happens to the other numbers and letters? Management leaves that detail up to you. Well, they can go fuck themselves. So, if it's 0, then we're gonna need to jump into an outbox. We're gonna have to jump that. Well, that's gonna have to jump back everything just to restart it. Since it's only 0, inbox, jump if 0 to outbox. What to put if in there? I could put another jump, but I don't think that would work well. Or it'd be a bit clunky, in my opinion. No, because that would cause problems. I guess I could hit... Well, no, because then it could have an undetermined amount of... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go outbox and then jump. I can't really see a more elegant solution, which sucks, but... That was the exact opposite of what I wanted it to do. Okay, so it'll jump over that and then send it to an outbox. Okay, so I don't need anything besides that jump in there, is that correct? Okay, so it jumped to 0 and it just puts a 0 in the outbox. Since it's not 0, that's not 0. That is 0, it should take it. That 0 should take it, that shouldn't, that should. Okay, alright. That was a seriously stupid fuck up on my part. Hey! Oh, I'm not gonna try to get that yet. I might one day. Hallway. Subtraction? I never learned that in school. Did you? We're a good team. I'm just gonna assume that I said yes. What? Oh! Okay. So that, if I hit that, I guess it's more like a help screen. So that's useful to know. So, for each 2 things in the inbox, first subtract the first from the second, and then put the result in the outbox, and then subtract the second from the first, and then put that result in the outbox, and then repeat. I got the new command, subtracts the... yeah, I assumed at this point it's just going to be a subtraction thing. I guess I could copy 2, 0, take that inbox, I'm going to copy 2, subtract the first from the second, so I would subtract 2 from 5, and 2 would be in 0, So I would have to copy from 0, put subtract 1, and then send that to the outbox. But that's only if that's correct. We'll see. Oh, this takes it a step at a time. Okay. So 5, take the 2, subtract 5, and then put that in the outbox. Okay. Okay, so it needs to be the other way around there. God, I hate bosses. They're just terrible people. Alright, so I probably didn't need to delete all of that. Copy to that, and then I can just subtract that to 0, and then I can send that to the outbox, and then I can copy from 0 and then subtract 1 and then send that to the outbox, or did I just set up the same thing? So 3, 5, I think he said he was expecting 2 out of this, and then that's 2. Alright, well he hasn't yelled at me yet. Subtract 3 from 5, and then have a negative 2. Okay, okay, so that's exactly what he wants done. So I'm just gonna jump this, I'm just gonna jump the entire thing and let it run its course. So, hey! Back to being perfect. The equalization room lets me know something to do with equalizing. Sometimes, some numbers are bigger than other numbers, okay? And sometimes, they are the same. True. How can we know? Read about that here in a great book. Which number are you? For the aspirational 0. Oh, fuck you. You can borrow it later. Does everyone... Oh! Okay, so I guess I can leave. Oh, cool. Ugh. Okay, let's try that F again. That one worked better. I'm 5 years old. Okay, so get 2 things from the inbox if they are equal. Put one of them in the outbox. Discard the non-equal pairs. Repeat. Okay. So 8 and 7 shouldn't go to the outbox, but 7 and 7, one of those 7s have to go. I think that's what it's telling me I have to do. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna copy to 0, and then grab the inbox, and then subtract 0, and then send that to the outbox, but only if it's 0. Could take this jump and move it up here, but that jump is useless. And then if we don't have a second one, so that should be correct. So it should take inbox, put that to that, should take the inbox, take this, and since it's not 0, it should jump straight to the top and then take the inbox and copy to that, take this inbox, copy to this, and I feel like I'm gonna be yelled at for it not being 7. So I'm gonna have this one copy from this, and that should fix that problem. So it should take the 8, subtract 0. Man, aren't you guys just loving hearing me do math? It's just so great, isn't it? Doing math and solving problems. I just absolutely love it. Alright, another one done. 9 or fewer commands. I don't understand the or fewer commands, because that, you fat cunt. Ah. The challenges can be very difficult and in many cases not possible to optimize both simultaneously with one solution. That's annoying. So if I wanted to get through all of this, I'd have to play through it twice and stress hours. There's been a change of plans! Okay. The accounting department has determined that treating all numbers equally is no longer profitable. Okay. Management wants the big numbers only. Okay. Grab 2 things from the inbox and put only the bigger of the 2 in the outbox. If they're equal, just pick either one and repeat. You got a new command. Jumps only if the thing that you're holding is negative. Otherwise, continues to the next line. Alright. So, to start all of this, we have inboxing. Then I'm going to copy to 0, and then I'm going to grab the inbox, and just in case the second one is larger, I'm going to copy that to 1, and then I would subtract 1 from 0, so this is the second one from the first one, and then I would jump if negative, and there should be a jump if 0 because that would mean that they were equal. So if they're negative, then it needs to get the larger one, and if it's going to be subtracting the second from the first one, the second one would be the larger one. Unless you have negatives, like I see negative 9 and 8 on the in the inbox. So that's not fun. Wow, I'm actually at a loss here. Grab 2 things from the inbox and put the bigger of the 2 in the outbox. If they're equal, pick either one. So 8 and 2. 8's the larger one. So that would end up being 6. So it wouldn't be negative nor 0, which would mean it would just need to jump straight to the outbox. So it wouldn't be negative or 0, so I would have to put... Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I'll be right back. Pause the video if you want to figure it out for yourself before I get it. Son of a monkey cunt. Okay, I'm back. I think this is it. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. But I'm pretty sure that this is what it has to do. It's going to take the inbox, do all the normal stuff, and then if it's negative, then the first number will be larger, so it's going to jump, and then it's going to copy the first number, and then it's going to send it to the outbox. But if it's not, or if it's not 0, because 0 doesn't matter, then it's just it would copy from the first one, and then get the outbox, and then jump back up. That's how this should work, but I'm not saying that's how it's gonna work. I didn't take negatives into account. I guess that is larger, since it doesn't matter for... That was so good. I used 13 commands. That was terrible. And 38 steps. Wow, that's not good. What could be taken out? I don't care. I just don't care at this point. That just was not particularly fun for me. Employee morale insertion.
And that, ladies, is how I saved a bundle on my long-distance telephone service.
Why was that so funny?
Work, everyone.
Oh, that was the work horn. What the fuck? Why is the work horn shaking the building?
A massive army of machines has surrounded the city. The machines are not moving, and they are not communicating. Local authorities are investigating.
I'm just assuming that has something to do with the blackouts that have been happening. Okay, that's the end of this one. I'll probably continue this just because I like this game. I don't know if it's fun watching. If it is, let me know. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. And I am out of here. I don't know, is that famous? No, I think that one is famous. Who did that one then? Oh, was that one of the yes and no things? Okay, I can't use that outro then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace and love.